As Europe approaches the implementation of the EU Pay Transparency Directive, much of the discussion has focused on reporting requirements, salary ranges, and compliance obligations. But the implementation of these rules is about more than just numbers on a page. It is about a fundamental shift in workplace culture. But the biggest impact may not come from reporting at all. It may come from the conversations that happen inside the workplace, between colleagues, and across different levels of management. These internal discussions will define how the policy is perceived by the workforce and whether it is seen as a positive step. Imagine an employee discovering that a colleague in a similar role earns more. The immediate question is often not about the number itself. It is about transparency. It is about understanding why. Why does that difference exist? And is it based on merit? Managers will need to be equipped to handle these queries with transparency, evidence, and empathy. Can the difference be explained clearly? Is there a documented reason? Does the decision appear fair to the individual involved? Objective data and clear structured pay scales become the foundation for these essential explanations. These questions can shape how employees view trust, leadership, and opportunity within an organization for years to come. For employers, pay transparency is not simply about publishing information. It is about being prepared to explain decisions consistently and confidently. This requires a strategic shift in how compensation is communicated at the leadership level and filtered down through the company. Handled well, transparency can strengthen trust. Employees may feel more informed, more respected, and more confident that decisions are based on objective criteria. However, handled poorly, it can create confusion, frustration, and difficult conversations that organizations may not have anticipated or prepared for. HR teams must anticipate these challenges now and build a culture of open dialogue and clear communication. The impact of these policies also extends far beyond your existing employees. Candidates increasingly want clarity around pay, progression, and fairness before they even consider joining an organization. Recruitment strategies will need to adapt to a more informed and expectant talent pool that values openness. Transparency can influence how employers are perceived in an increasingly competitive and global labor market. This is why pay transparency is becoming more than a compliance exercise. It is becoming a core part of organizational culture. A culture of fairness can become a key differentiator in attracting and retaining the very best talent in your industry. The organizations that prepare early may find that transparency strengthens credibility and trust with every single employee. The organizations that focus only on reporting may discover that the real challenge begins after the numbers are published. Follow us for more on EU Pay Transparency updates.